Good morning. I am officially on the trail this morning. Technically I'm on the PCT at the moment, and eventually that connects into the Timberline Trail. But it's really pretty up here. The sun's coming up and got mountains in the background there. It's very windy, but it's gonna be a fun day. I'm gonna try to do like 18 miles or so, something to that effect. Let's see kind of where I land. So not like a real hard itinerary, but kind of figured out as I go. So really gonna enjoy it, and hope you guys do too. Well, it's time for some granola bar. For breakfast. I've seen a lot of people, which is not surprising, but I think many of them are on the PCT heading north. It's kind of funny to be like, well, I'll see you basically in my backyard. So it's been fun to see people out, you know, tackling the big trail. But so far, so good this morning. Probably can't see these massive blowdowns that happened a couple of years ago, so they had to reroute the trail. So I'm on this little reroute that takes you kind of off the historic Timberline Trail, but you can just see they've got logs everywhere. So this is the section you can actually get through. So huge windstorm took down a ton of trees, and a couple years ago, and I still haven't been able to get them all cleared because it's been that bad with mudslides and stuff too. So it's interesting to walk through it and see all the trees just piled up like toothpicks. Well, day one is complete. I did just under 18 miles, and the weather was actually like pretty much perfect up until when I got into my tent. You can see I set up camp back here, but as you can see, there's a bit of a cloud cover coming in, and I selected this spot because up here is where there's a mountain view. But not right now, so maybe in the morning it will come back. But yeah, it was a fun day. You know, it's like you know, getting back into the rhythm of it all, and it's always a good time. And so, you know, enjoy the time out here, and kind of looking forward to tomorrow and seeing what comes of all that. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Trying to shoot for another like 18, I think, which will leave me only with like 6 or something on Monday, so I can get like a pretty early start out of here to drive back home. So yeah, now it's like an hour until I start making dinner, and then, you know, what's left of the sun for the day will be leaving here shortly, and it'll be tent time. So day one in the books. Well, I guess that's why they call it an adventure. I had to bail out of my campsite because the rain was getting so much it was getting in my tent, because I'm kind of like in a low dish area. So there's no way that was gonna work. So in the rain, I've quickly packed my bag
And now I'm hiking, hopefully hunting to find something that's gonna be a little more suitable. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, I made it to a new spot. It's not great. Everything's soaked. All my stuff is not blown up or put together. I'm on a hill, but it's like solid hard ground, so it shouldn't hold a lot of water versus like the boggy mess I was in before. So I don't know. Fingers crossed this is better, but I think I'm preparing for a miserable night in the tent. Well, changing plans this morning. I originally was supposed to do 18, 19 miles today, and then leaves me like, 6 miles or so on Monday morning to finish. But after that night, and having to move camp in the rain, all my stuff is pretty well soaked through, and it's raining this morning. I don't know what the temperature is going to be like. Forecast didn't have any rain in the forecast when I left, so it's all a little bit odd. So I think the plan now is to just go for it. I'm going to do the whole thing today, so 24 miles or something like that. You can see the sun is coming out, which I really need because it's really cold. So, I guess we'll make a big day of it. See where the sun hasn't burned off the frost from the night before on the trees over there. Officially made it to the highest elevation on the trail. You can see the mountain right behind me there. Now it's downhill, which I'm ready for. Mountain in the back. Okay, only like 2 miles left. It's been an interesting trip because it wasn't exactly what I was thinking it was going to be. I also didn't really plan it, so that happens. And instead of doing it in 2.5 days, I'm finishing it under the 2 mark, and I would say the first half of the first day even, I was kind of like, no good views really. I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really think it was all that great. But today it's been a lot better. It's been really pretty and tons of views, beautiful wildflowers. So I think it changed my mind by the end, but Also, part of it is because I'm just tired. It's been a long day, so having things to look at makes it even better probably, but it's definitely worth coming back and checking out. So, to the car, here we go.